What's up, Internet? It has been a little while. Hopefully that's going to change in the next week. I have a new piece of equipment that should allow me to sidestep Microsoft's constant wanting to update my computer and break all my recording devices. Hopefully. As I understand, it's kind of a 50-50 thing, but hopefully that works out properly. I'm hoping. I spent a lot of money on a thing that might not actually interact with my equipment properly. I'm kind of worried about it. Secondly, we are doing this 2 weeks late because Amazon's idea of day one pre-order delivery means you get it a week late, delivered to the wrong house, and then they have to send you another one another week later. So, good job there, Amazon. Oh, I'm already in a mood. Alright. Anyway, this is new Pokemon Snap, the sequel to the original Pokemon Snap. It comes out about 20 years later. I've been very, very excited about this because I really wanted to play this. And, well, before we get into this, I gotta bring it down a little bit. I know you came here for some happy, snappy, fun times, and we'll get to that, but, well, this is something I have to do. So, a couple years ago now, I had received a copy of the original Pokemon Snap for the show. It was donated by a fan whose family wished for him to remain anonymous, and the reason for this was because he was a young boy. And, you know, his family didn't want him to get, like, doxxed or anything. Totally understandable, totally understandable. I'm divulging this now because his family has given me permission, so, you know, again, I'm not trying to ruin anyone's day or anything. I've got the okay to do this. But, his name was Kevin, and he was a very cool young boy. He loved Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! And retro gaming. And when he had a very hard time in his life, I actually sent him all my Yu-Gi-Oh! Cards to cheer him up a little. And from what I hear, that really did turn his day around. And I'm very happy that a small gesture on my part could do that for someone. And when this game had first announced, I was super, super excited for it. Not because I wanted to play it, because I did. Because I'm such a big fan of the original, but because more than anything, I really just wanted to show it to him. Because again, he was a cool kid, he had gone through some stuff, and I really just wanted to cheer him up, especially in this time when everyone's kind of having a shit time of everything. And, well, unfortunately, last year, for what it was, and because of why it was, he is, unfortunately, no longer with us. And because of this, instead of making this video specifically for him, I would like to dedicate it to his memory. Because he was an amazing kid who I honestly never even met personally, but I knew him through some people, and the short time I did know him, I think he changed my life quite a bit. So, Kevin, I don't know where you are, but I hope you're well. I will never forget you, and, well, this one's for you. So, let's get started with happy, snappy, fun times. I know you went into this not expecting, sad times, but, unfortunately that's how it is. Also, the sound might be a little mixed up. I apologize. I was playing with the settings. The starting was very, very quiet. Hopefully it's better now. But new Pokemon Snap, a game I have been waiting for like 20 years. A sequel to one of like no less than 6 games on the N64 that was a Pokemon title. And yet, despite the fact it had like 5 other games as competition, Pokemon Snap still stood out as, like, the one good one. Because, I mean, I know people will go to bat for the Pokemon Stadium games. I kind of think they missed the mark. They were battle simulators, but they kind of didn't get what made Pokemon so great. Especially the original one that we never got that only had 30 monsters. Pokemon Puzzle League, that was a decent game if you're into that sort of thing. I'm bad at puzzle games, though, and that was just a reskin of another game that we also just got a reskin of. In the form of Panel de Pon, and the less said about Pokemon Pikachu, the better. Pokemon Snap was really the standout of the bunch. So I'm really excited to do this because I love Pokemon Snap. And even though I've honestly for the sadness involved for me having to do this, I've been dreading having to make this video as well as been really excited because I've been waiting so long for this, and I really wish I could have shown Kevin, but alas, this is what I can do, and hopefully for him this is enough. But anyway, we got some Pokemon Snappy times. We got story, which is weird because, I mean, the original Pokemon Snap had just you taking photos of a picture of Mew. You get to see like a small tail bit of him, and then it's boom. Go take some photos of Pokemon, and maybe you'll catch Mew at the end. We actually have plot here. I'm a little concerned. That's an Audino. I know that monster because it has an absurd amount of experience associated with it. Also, I don't know if it's my TV or what, but this game is really, really quiet. Glowing Pokemon. Interesting. Alright, so we got a camera. Looks like a sort of really small, not professional grade Digicam. I'm going to be very judgmental about this game. If you can't tell, I took photojournalism in college, so if this game does not respect the rule of thirds, I'm going to call it out on it. Alright, we got an ID badge. I love how thin that is, though. That's kind of stylish. It's almost like a smartphone, but it actually has a proper, like, big lens. Actually kind of reminds me of the first camera I ever had, which was like this purple grape bubblegum coated, like, it was almost a children's toy, but it was like an actual, you know, relative to the 90s kind of professional grade thing. I remember because, okay, that's good. I remember because the first time I ever took a photo with it, I was on an adventure with my grandma. She decided that, you know, in town we got like this new thing where for some reason we had like this art project where everyone took all these cow statues and started putting these weird paint jobs on them and stuff. And she wanted me to go around and take photos of every single one of them. I think I still have that roll of film too, as well as an album with it. Oh, cool. So we're actually like in a single spot. Is there secrets? Ooh, there's a boat. Or something that looks like it. Oh, no, we're not using motion controls, thank you. Ooh, I recognize that thing. That was the thing from the original. I don't want to take a picture of Pikachu. Pikachu sucks. Hot take. Pikachu's the worst Pokemon. Alright. Also, motion controls. Stop putting motion controls on stuff, Nintendo. It's the worst. Alright. It does look kind of small, huh? I'm going to turn up the audio just a scooch. Hopefully that's a little better. Okay, so there's a zoom function. Cool. Where do I get the balls of poison I can lob at things to just annoy them? Because that was the thing in the original. It kind of reminded me a little bit of the original Pokemon where it just had like weird stuff in it that really feels like it shouldn't. Like there were people with whips running around and gamblers and stuff that really felt like it shouldn't be in a kid's game. There was a mass grave. And the original Pokemon Snap had just abusing Pokemon using balls of poison effectively. It was weird. Alright, so we gotta pick the shots we feel are best. Very classic Pokemon Snap. Kinda love that. I want the Vivillon, though. Well, clearly I want that one. I'm hoping that's just a preview thing and it actually looks good, because that looks really, really pixelated. And that, I would not rate that photo highly. Alright, let's show Professor. Alright, Professor, you are being shown. Oh yeah, that looks good. Okay, so Pokemon just being regular gets few stars, but capturing unusual or special behavior more. Sort of like if you took a picture of Pikachu using Thunder, you'd get more points. Again, very classic Pokemon Snap. Number of stars doesn't affect its score. Okay. That's a bit confusing, but sure. The camera keeps logs of what was happening when you took the photo. What do you mean by that exactly? Like, is it taking three-dimensional, like, consideration of your space? Like, is it saying, oh, there's other Pokemon right behind you, so, you know, maybe next time you play this, you've got extra information going in? What's on the table here, game? Alright, we got 501 star points. Placement. Center of frame. That is not rule of thirds, Professor. That is not rule of thirds. So I'm going to criticize this as bad photography of the game now. Alright. Well, I'm not a beginner. I played the ever-living shit out of the original game. And also, I am a semi-professional photographer, thank you. It's not facing the camera, so you lose some points. Okay. So basically, it's like the classic one, except they've made it slightly more convoluted. Okay. Also, a mirror is not a type of tree. I don't think that's your actual name, Professor. Alright, time to go on an adventure. Take some photos of some Pokemons. Hell yeah. The Neo 1. The original was called the Zero 1, if I recall.
Here's the thing.
And it turns out that the Professor was secretly the player character of the original game all that many years ago. The Lentil region. Known for its beans and legumes. Style points for that. The previous one didn't have safety measures. You were just sort of sitting in a pod hoping you didn't fall out.
Enjoy your first photo expedition.
Alright. I am ready to snap some Pokemons. I'm guessing this is the first world. Okay, so...
The entrance to Florio Nature Park. The Neo 1 will automatically follow that route. You can just focus
Oh, that's a bad shot. There's a lot of monsters here. I'm genuinely surprised. They're throwing a lot at you real fast. I feel like I don't want to look at like the big obvious things. Like I should be looking at like the little hidden interstices and stuff in the backgrounds to find like secrets. There's a Bidoof. I just like Bidoof. Also, there's a Wurmple, one of the most confusing monsters if you ever want to evolve in a specific way. I want to find a very special picture. Hi, Bidoof. Alright. Well, I got a Wurmple. Ooh. It's that thing. It's one of the many, like, Pikachu knockoff things. Levels are a lot busier than the ones on the N64 version, and granted, it was an N64, so sure. I think I need to interact with that somehow, but I don't have the ability to do that just yet. Some Tylos, or Talos, however it's pronounced. Ooh, there's some more. I really quite like Pokemon Snap. There's Really not a lot of games like it. I think Africa on the the PS3 was kind of like this. Although I have never played it, and it's a very expensive game, and there's no digital copies available. Gonna jump again, Magikarp? I'd really like to take a picture of you jumping. A little closer. I guess not. Whoa! I want to zoom to get the best photos, but at the same time. Ah. A little Bidoof hole in there, too. The original game was very, very complex in what it was as well. Like, there was a lot of stuff that was just really surprising and hard to wrap your head around sometimes. Kind of like that picture of Bidoof. We'll take that. Like, the whole Diglett thing. That's a Hoothoot's butt. Getting Diglett to turn to Dugtrio, that was something I, for the life of me, could not figure out. And to be fair, it wasn't 100% clear, because you were supposed to understand that you were, like, using the flash from your camera to bug him because it's a mole. I didn't really figure out that it was actually, like, a flash at any point from your camera. In fact, you shouldn't be using a flash for your camera. Typically in lighting such as this. Caves maybe, but I don't know, it never felt like there was. I like that photo of Tylo. I'm gonna keep that. Holy crap, that's a lot of Pokemons. Oh, I wanna catch the little spinnies. Do a spinny. I think that's the end of the area. Quick, do a spinny. I want more spinnies. What are you doing, Tailo? Are you doing a thing? I'm looking for some very complex Pokemon interactions here. I'm just not finding it just yet.
That symbol marks the spot
Whoa.
where you'll teleport back to
I didn't even see you there. Hello! Oh, that was a happy flower monster. I don't remember that monster at all. I'm guessing it's one of the newer monsters.
I'll take a look at your photo.
Alright, now's the crucial point. You have to find the best photos you took. And then apparently ignore the rule of thirds and other composition keys, because this game just ignores that stuff entirely. Or at least the original did, and this guy seems to follow that trend. Okay. I think it's a little arbitrary that you still only have to pick one, but I get it. They don't want you to take every photo ever and cram it down this guy's face. I can't really see that. That's not a great photo, but we'll see. Bidoof! He's looking right at the camera. That's pretty cute, although that one's hard at work. I really don't know which one I like better. That one looks a little bit more special, though. We'll go with this one. I think that's the best Wurmple. Alright, we only have one of this guy. 3 stars because she was waving. I like Tailo on the fence. Even if he gets less points, I like that picture, so we're going to go with that one. I do appreciate that they do show you the number of stars relative to your photo, like on the corner, like right here. That's kind of nice. But again, the whole thing seems a little arbitrary. I guess that counts as being special. Yeah, I'm guessing I need to find a way to interact with this, like, you know, using terms from the relative to the original anyway, like using pester balls or something. Alright, let's show Professor. Professor to be decided. I noticed that it said daytime. That makes me wonder if there's going to be like a nighttime variant of the course as well.
A new discovery.
Alright.
Nice work.
I mean, it is all in frame. It's a little too far away, though.
Nice work.
That's a little better, although I'd say that's actually a functionally worse photo. We'll go with it just because I need the points. Delicious, delicious points.
A new discovery.
Alright, let's talk Pichu. I'm surprised it didn't get more points for having his buddy there running away, but what can you do? Got a few from the looks of it. Buffalance! Had a few of its buddies around, though. Alright. I think that's an adorable Bidoof. He's making a thing. See, it turns out Bidoofs aren't completely useless. They actually make dams and stuff. That's pretty cool. I'm getting excited about this game. I'm getting pretty excited. This game seems really cool. And so far, it seems like the most fun Pokemon game, following the trend of the original. Silly Wurmple. That was a good photo. Could have had a better pose, though. Emolga.
A new discovery. Great timing.
Yeah, it's looking okay. That's a 2-star somehow. That was a pretty good photo. I'm quite proud of that one. And it's got a little friend in the background.
Timing.
I don't think he's actually criticizing your work at all. I think he's just saying things. That tile is perfect. He's directing you. That should be worth all the points.
Nice work.
Alright, well that one actually seems relative to what I was doing, so... Maybe he does make comments based on what you're doing. It's a Swanana. Half swan, half banana. All photographed. Magikarp. I remember spending so many Poké Dollars on one at a guy who was in a Pokemon Center next to a mountain, thinking it'd be the greatest thing ever, and he totally just stole my money, leaving me with a useless monster. There's a Hoothoot butt.
A new discovery.
It's worth nothing.
Nice work.
Okay, genuine question, because I've never understood this based on any picture I've seen of the Hoothoot. Does it just have one leg? Like, is it just like a big ball on a foot? Or does it have a second leg? Because it looks like it has one leg. And, you know, that's fine, but it's just... I have trouble understanding what it actually looks like. Because it's like silhouette sort of smushes into itself a little.
How was it? Anyway.
Ooh, research levels. I like research. I like levels. Okay, so this is basically a thing that's going to tell you play this level a whole bunch to change the events that happen. So the more photos you take of more interesting things, the more points you get, the higher the level, the more stuff you're going to see. Okay. That's pretty cool. Alright, we're level 2. Photo program newbie. You researched Floro National Park in the first time. Cool. Ooh. So these are like in-game achievements, I'm guessing. Save photos to album. Huh. Okay. Are there any photos I'm particularly proud of here, though? I was going to say, I'm not sure if this... I like that photo. I'm going to keep that photo. I was going to say, you know, is this... Did I hit cancel save? Oh, no, I did actually save. Okay, we're good. I was going to say, does this save to, like, your memory card or what? Like, what's on the table here, game? But it does seem to... Ooh, there was some stutter there. You can take up 72 photos. Unless it's your first time on the course, your exposition will end. So, similar to the first one, you could just waste your photos to end a course early. But if it's your first time, I guess they want you to explore the whole thing. So even if you have no photos, you'll know what to do next time. Or you'll see things that might give you a clue.
Hey, so
Also.
Okay. I don't need to look at my photo decks just now, but thank you. Let's go take some more photos. Because photos is fun. And photography of natural landscapes and creatures is always fun. Like, maybe it's just my anxiety around people or whatever, but I do not like taking photos of people. I love taking photos of animals and environments and stuff, though.
Hey,
So,
Anything that says this is slightly different than them just T-posing in front of you, basically.
yeah?
I'm guessing she's kind of my rival or something. Oh, we got a new tutorial. What are we learning this time?
Running a scan is easy. All you
Press
do is
X.
try it out. You saw that Pokemon's name pop up? And did you also? That tells you there's something here. First, move the
Okay, so you can explore interesting things,
that's your cue to press it. Give it a
and it'll analyze it. Now, what is the benefit of analyzing stuff, though?
Come to think of it, I heard that a friend of a professor's came up with a name. Well, pretty easy when this icon pops up at the bottom of your screen.
Okay, what does that mean?
When you see that, try running a scan. Oh right, I almost.
Okay, so if we see a little blue thing at the bottom of the screen, scan. Okay.
Some Pokemon will react to the sound if it gets their attention. Your chance, the professor calls it an accidental CT.
Ah, okay, so turning on the scan feature gets their attention and might get them to react slightly differently, which might give us better photos. That might be what we need to do to get that Hoot Hoot's attention, who is in the tree. Alright, alright, I think I can make that work. So are you going to throw me into the same level again, or are you going to give me a new level? Because I'm fine with doing the same level again, but yes. Alright, fine. So it's saying, now that you've given me a new tool, throw me into the same level again before we move on. That just makes sense, really. Okay, so let's try taking some more photos and try the scan feature. Now that we've leveled up, maybe we'll get some new reactions and stuff. I don't recall those guys being there. Can I scan something? Ooh. That Dodrio's in a slightly different position now. Yeah, they do. They behave slightly differently. It gets their attention. That's kind of cool. Oh, I got a stick! Ah, it's adorbs! Ah, that's an adorable little Bidoof. Even if it is like the doofiest monster. It's even his name how doofy he is. Okay, scan. Charred fruits. That tells me there's probably a fire type monster around here. But I'm only seeing Wurmples. Okay. So now we know what that is, but that still doesn't really answer how we're supposed to interact with it. I do kind of appreciate that it takes like multiple goes to get really everything and to see new stuff. There we go. We got some nice photos of these guys. Oh, that would have been a perfect photo. Dodrio being kind of a jerk. Ah, scared him away. Can't even see Grookey over there. Ah! He's over there now! You know, I'm starting to warm up to Bidoofs a little bit. And I dislike Bidoofs intensely, so that says quite a lot about my feelings and Bidoofs. He looks very happy. Oh, what are we scanning? What are we scanning? There's a Scanimable. Oh, up there. Fruit that grows. Something about Tangros. Hoot Hoot's still asleep. That did not get him to pose for us. How do we in-shot 2? This is definitely going to require multiple, like, playthroughs of every area, especially after you level up a little, to see exactly all the best stuff, I think. There we go. I'm not sure if that one was worth more points or not, but we got him. Grookey, Pichu. Florges. I don't remember you, but... Ooh, that's a new one. She's using, I think, Growth. That was her ability. He's got flowers on his head. That's adorable. This game is fun. I'm enjoying this. And I've only played the same level twice at this point, and it's still throwing stuff at me that's interesting. You know, I feel like, you know, you've seen one level once or twice, you're going to get bored with it, but if they keep throwing, like, completely new stuff like this at you, it's going to be very interesting moving forward. Okay, so we got to pick the perfect one. Obviously, it's got to be that one. Let's see, Dodrio. I think that was the good one. That Bidoof looks so proud of his stick. Take the Swanana, the Ducklet. You can't even see Grookey in there. I appreciate that that doesn't really fly. I guess we'll go with that one. I kind of like that picture. And no subjects is once again the silly crystal thing we can't do anything with. But let's take a look. Let's see what we've got. We got a buffalo with a lay of flowers in its afro. That's kind of cool. I don't think he wants to look directly at the camera though. Oop, that one is worth less. Which is funny because I think this is objectively the better picture. But I guess we'll stick with the higher scoring one because points. Oh, you know what this is? I think I understand. They said that stars don't affect score. But they're going to have a comparison of each different star rating for it. So it's a little more convoluted than it needs to be, but... I kind of like both of them. Honestly, I wanted the one sitting on top of the house. It looked more adorable, but... Alright, let's get some Wurmple points up in here. Alright. I think the pose on the one on the left is better. She's waving. Yeah, the one on the left is better. We're going to keep that one. So basically the trick is to get every monster with like every star rating, so to speak, and then try and get the highest rating of each star rating. Okay, I can work with that. Grookey, this is a terrible photo. And you should feel bad about it. I don't know how I got that high a score. But here we are. I do appreciate that this game is just... It feels like it kind of captures the spirit of the original, like in terms of tone, not just in terms of gameplay. Oh, we got some new titles. Nice pose. Oh, we've got something special going on here. Alright, what photos can we save? I'm absolutely saving that Bidoof, because he's adorable. The rest of it I'm less bothered by saving, but that Bidoof must be saved. Alright, let's hear what the professor has to say. Also, that flower loading icon reminds me a lot of the Warframe Lotus symbol. Maybe this is a crossover and we didn't even realize it. Hooray! Nighttime visit!
Here's the thing.
Ooh, Glowymon.
Speaking of,
So, you don't actually understand how it happens. Got it. So I'm guessing that's the Mew of this game, so to speak.
No.
It's Togetic. Clearly.
what?
I've played enough Who's That Pokemon to know that answer.
All right now. Right?
Or rather, it's the evolution of Togetic. I can't remember its name. It was a Gen 4 monster, and I try and block all of Gen 4 out. Because it was awful. Except for Gallade. You get Gallade Gen 4, and that's all you get. And Gen 4 is getting remade, and I'm going to have to play that, I guess. Oh. I don't know how I feel about that. Can we just skip that one and move on to Gen 5? Ooh! It's the Hip Hoppy monster that I had in,
Come on at night. Watch for
Do Soccer Things. I remember because you were my starter in that game and I liked you. Like that. Here's a Snoozymon. This is Bidoof just having a nice afternoon, evening stroll. Scorbunny! He didn't come out the other side of, he's hiding. It's half missing, but yes. Ooh, Tangrowth! I was like, what is that thing? Oh, it's the big vine monster. Hey, Murkrows! I always thought Murkrows were kind of neat looking. Ooh. It's a murder of Murkrows. Uh-oh. Where's the Scanimable? Okay. That's a Pinsir. Ooh. Little Caterpie. It's Torterra's. The Tortilla Pokemon. Oi, Swinana. I think you're the Glowymon I'm looking for. Pretty sure. Ah, Pidgeot! Okay, fun story. He's one of the 10 best monsters. I don't care what anyone says. Pidgeot's badass. Love Pidgeot. Oh, it's a little sleepy Bidoof. And it's a little sleepy ducklet. I feel like that entire island could be a monster. There's a Hoot Hoot. That's not Snoozy. Why is there a Gookie and a Pikachu? What? Oh, ho, ho, ho. Hello. That's an interesting picture right there. You know, it's a dumb thing, but I realized just now I don't have to actually zoom in on everything. I feel like... It's Pinsir! Okay, I think I showed pictures of this on Twitter at one point, but I found an interesting relic of hello. What have we here? Question marks? I found this interesting little relic of my past probably about a year ago. And it was a picture of Pinsir I had traced out of the original Pokemon. Guidebook, that the manual that came with the game. And I remember that because I had did that the day after I'd gotten my copy of Pokemon, and I had been at my grandma's.
The professor's busy crunching some of the data. I'll talk to him about it when you get back.
And yeah, I just, like, 20 years later found this tracing I made when I was like 6 or 7 of Pinsir that I did with my grandma. And for some reason that's one of my fondest Pokemon memories. And it was just kind of cool to see that again. Alright, so let's evaluate some photos. This one's going to be hard because I actually had a couple I really liked. Like Score Bunny, like that's pretty good. That one's pretty good, but I kind of like that too. Alright, we'll go Buffalant. We only have one Buffalant. That's not a great photo, but it's worth a lot of stars, so we'll say that's good. I'm focusing on the stars. That's a better Pinsir than buried under the ground. You only had one Caterpie, though. That's unfortunate. Torterra. I kind of like that one. That's our shot. Pidgeot. Being a badass. That one's more in the center. I think that's the picture we're looking for. And Combee. Looking surprised. And that's going to turn into a queen at some point. A, what is it, Vespiquen? I believe is the evolution of Combee. Never actually tried to raise one. He was playing silly buggers with us the whole time and hiding behind the big hair of the Buffalant.
Nice work.
He looks like he was having fun.
Nice work.
Yeah, that one's not very good. I'd like to keep the nice one, thank you. Not a great photo.
Discovery.
Again, I think I need to stop just instantly zooming in. Like, I feel like that's a prerequisite to actually snapping a photo, which it's not.
Great timing.
Like, for some reason, my brain, I just feel like it won't take the photo unless I'm zoomed for some reason. Like, that's not a great photo, but I did take it at the right time. I took a picture of a Murkrow with its face clipping through some grass.
Nice work.
For some reason, that's a good photo, I guess. Alright. Pinsir.
A new discovery. Nice work.
I always liked Scyther more. I don't know, I was always a Pokemon Red kid, although I did have Blue and Yellow. That's the only Caterpie photo we have.
Nice work.
So I hope that's a good one.
A new discovery.
You know what would be cool, and I'm not sure if it's a feature here, it might be. But the original Pokemon Snap had this neat thing where you could save your photos to your N64 memory card and take it to Blockbuster, and they'd have like a huge kiosk where you could plug it in and then print your photos onto stickers. I never got to do that because we didn't get Blockbuster until well after Pokemon Snap happened, but I've heard lots of really fun things too. But it'd be cool if this game would let you, like, take your Pokemon photos, save them to your memory card, and then, like, use them as desktop wallpaper or something. You know, sort of like an analogous callback to the original. That would be pretty cool. It's also glowing, which is what you wanted, right? I feel like you're not acknowledging the glowiness, which is like your big important thing you said.
A new discovery.
Also, it's Pidgeot. It's the best monster.
Nice work.
Okay, well, it's not, but it's top 10 easy.
Nice work.
This game is endearing me to Bidoof more, which is saying a lot because I hate Bidoof with a passion. I like the one that's very proud of his stick.
Nice work.
Alright. That's a good picture of a Hoothoot. But yeah, it looks like it has one leg. Which makes it a very unbalanced looking monster. Combee!
A new discovery.
And it's a lady Combee. So it'll be a queen someday. You can tell because it's got a red spot. And that means it's got like a 5% chance of spawning. I have played a lot of Pokemon and I remember the numbers that specifically. Which is funny because I have a really rotten memory of basically everything else, but I can remember pretty much anything about games that I've ever observed. Hey, we got a profile icon of nighttime. The time where I function best. Because screw daytime. Thanks to the progress of finding a glowy thing, I think we're good. Let's return to camp. Alright. Well, we did find the glowy monster, which apparently was a big deal, even though the professor wasn't making a big deal of it at the time. Hello.
Something incredible has happened. Here, take a look at this.
We have voice acting. I don't know if this sounds just really quiet on my end or what, but I can barely hear it. But we do have voice acting, which is kind of impressive.
Here's the thing.
Ooh. An energy reading near the field of flowers. I mean, I did take a picture of one already. It was a glowy monster already. Aw, that's thoughtful, letting me investigate and not rival Chan. Okay, let's do it.
What?
All right.
You're not good enough at Pokemon photography. Alright, let's go research. Now, I think it implies we have to... Ooh. So we've got a secondary, like, new instance of the level for this one event. Interesting. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Now, for what it's worth, we've done this level, like, 3 times in a row now. So hopefully something new pops up soon, because...
Well, that's definitely where the
That's
reading is
a
coming
bit
from.
pushing it. I do appreciate the, like, seemingly full voice acting, though. Even though I'm only just hearing it now, because it's really quiet on my end. Whoop. It's Bulbasaur. Or it's Magnum. And it's a really, really big Magnum because I'm pretty sure they're only like 2 or 3 feet tall. And not like 10.
Pathagonium's the Illumina Pokemon. Quick, get its picture.
Oh, it's pronounced Magananium? Okay. I guess that makes sense. Geranium. It's a fun story. I worked in a greenhouse for half my life, essentially. Geraniums are one of the worst flowers ever. You can't eat them, they smell terrible, and they make the biggest mess ever. Ooh. They seem attracted to those flowers. Okay, so what's the Scanny? I think the Scanny thing is just the monster itself. Yeah, okay. So this is kind of like the Mew thing, where taking the photo of this thing is pretty much it. I can work with that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this thing was not the size of a Tropius. I might be wrong about that, but, you know. pretty sure. That was a good shot. The environment's quite pretty here. Like, I just want to look at everything that isn't the thing I'm supposed to be looking at, because I just want to see if there's more, like, secrets and other stuff to take photos of. Are you going to do something special, or are you just going to walk off?
And off it goes.
Okay, bye. I guess.
The energy reading is gone too. Let's chat when we get back.
Okay. I wonder if that, like, glowy licheny stuff was on there. Because, like, I saw that in the previous attempt we ran through, and it looked like there was, like, a trail in the path. Like, behind the scenery, like, something was maybe leaving it behind, and I was supposed to track it or something. I don't know. Alright, so we gotta find the... Apparently these don't count. You can only do it here. And I think the best one would probably be that one. I'm kind of proud of that one, actually. Alright, Prof. Tell me how I did.
A new discovery.
Looks pretty happy in that shot.
Nice work.
I do quite like the lighting in this game. They seem to be going for some really fun lighting effects. Oop, we're now level 2. So we could see something different if we played that level again. Now, I'd like to do that, but I'd also like to play, like, you know, another level. Not that I'm not having fun with this, but I would like a little variety. Cell shaded. Oh yes, filters. Okay. So this is one of the first things after, like, the rule of thirds and other composition stuff they teach you in photography is don't mess with your photos using filters and stuff. Don't use Photoshop to edit them. Leave them basically raw. If you do anything to edit them, it's just a matter of cropping. Anything else is basically blasphemous in actual, like, professional photography. So this is absolutely bullshit. It's great if you want to save these photos and have them fun to look at, but, you know, for actual professional photography there, Professor, this is a straight up insult. Oop, we got something new. Please tell me it's a new level. I want to save that photo because I'm actually rather proud of it. We're going to save that one. Let's return to camp. That's an interesting story about Captain Vince. Maybe we'll run into him someday. Or maybe we need to follow his trail. It was insane. I will give you credit, it was a big Pokemon. Also, it was glowy. Okay, so apparently they saved Lentil from disaster. And now we need to gather them using the power of photography. Makes perfect sense.
Also, right.
Alright.
Oh,
Alright, so what's the other important thing? Oh, we're going to sleep tonight, I guess. Oh, but I'm excited about photography. Let's keep going.
Warning.
No, I was too excited. I wanted to jump right into doing more photos. Alright, so we're going to the whole Lentil region now. That's very exciting.
really? Jeez. But
I don't think he's a very good scientist.
Right.
Alright. So I guess I'm on the research team as a research photographer. That'd be a lot of fun, actually. Cool.
Excellent. Well then, let's make it official. Team badge.
We are now a 10-0. Hooray. Man, I haven't played Warframe in forever. I really should do that again.
Alright.
No, seriously, we need to adventure. I want photos.
Right.
Are you prepping some pester balls? You got the team badge. Nice. You got an embroidered team badge. Cool. Alright, so I think we gotta go to the lab, talk to him before we continue or something.
Here. Oh,
This is my first time here because I didn't want to be here. I just want to go photomorph Pokemon.
excuse me.
Alright. What can we do with data? We can check photo decks. Don't need to do that, but alright.
Then,
MySpace. No, that website actually is still probably around, but it should be shut down.
by the way,
Photos you want to keep but not put in photo decks. Okay. And you can edit them. I don't want to do that, though.
Also,
oh,
There's internet features, you say? Oh, I don't want to do that, though. I'll feel inferior. See, I had that problem in photojournalism class, too. It's like I had actual talented photographers in my class, and it made everything I do feel like crap. Also, I have a huge inferiority complex, so that's fun.
okay. Alright.
Well, I'm feeling pretty shy, but maybe we'll take a look and see. Don't do anything inappropriate, Internet. Ever. Even though we all know you will. Featured course, Park Night. Okay, that's pretty great. That's a good shot right there. That's pretty good. Aw. Alright, fair enough, Internet. You're a better photographer than me. What is research campus outside? Okay. So let's do more research. Oh good, it's apples.
Yeah? Huh?
He's not a good professor.
So this is...
A fluff fruit. You throw them at Pokemon, you bonk them, and then take photos of their day's reactions. Got it. Oh, so you can't bonk them with them? That was fun, though. Fine, fine. Learn how to throw apples at Pokemon for funsies.
You can throw a fluff...
Hey, Pikachu, get over here. I want to throw an apple at your face.
There! You can move...
Eevee was always the better monster. And that's coming from a guy who doesn't care all that much for Eevee.
Another shot.
Well, I like its evolutions.
Oh! Looks like you sort of...
Ah, I can bonk it, kinda.
That'll be fine.
Ha 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 ha.
If you want to throw farther, aim a little bit higher.
No, I'm happy with my aim, thank you.
Some Pokemon might not be interested.
This might be the best Pokemon game now. You can just abuse Pikachu.
Don't forget what I told you, okay?
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention to any of that. I was too busy whipping apples at Pikachu's face. It was quite entertaining.
hello.
Alright.
Now then.
Len Talk.
Yep.
Send things I notice on the monitor. So it's live streaming the thing. Okay. Okay, well, I guess that would be this thing? Huh. Okay, so these are... Huh. Okay, so these are like little missions you can do. I've actually already done that. Interesting. So it has like a mission system. That's pretty cool.
Hello.
Alright, well, let's see if we can get a picture of Torterra taking a yawn. That seems like a thing we can do. And if that doesn't work, we can always throw apples at its face until it at least acknowledges I exist. That'll be fun. Oh, we can skip. Cool.
Good luck.
No, get back here, bonk. Hey, kick this. Like you do with your Scorchy kick move. Alright. Good job, Pidgeot. I was really hoping he'd kick that. And off he goes. That's a better photo, I think. It was Caterpie that scorched the fruits. Ah, hooray! I got to make a Caterpie's day. I gotta remember not that I don't have to do that. I keep feeling like I need to and I don't have to. Note to self, you don't need to zoom in on everything. I'm hearing it snore. I'm not hearing any yawning. Pidgeot. That might have been a better shot, although I wish I could have gotten his wings open. Ah, there's the yawn. Alright. Mission freaking accomplished. I'm guessing those two just don't count. Like, they're there, but they're not effectively, you know, there, so to speak. Eh. Have an apple. That was not a great photo. Yeah, but like, out there, there's kind of a path of that glowiness. I wonder if that's leading to something bigger. Ha! It has 2 feet! It just doesn't look like it has 2 feet most of the time. Because reasons. Alright, alright. I kind of want that picture of Scorbunny. I really want that picture of Scorbunny. I feel like it could have given us a couple more seconds before it teleported us out to get a better shot of those two, but, you know, let's see what we got.
It's time.
Alright, let's see our photos. That one's at least acknowledging our presence. Pidgeot. I think that's a better photo. Tangrowth. I think that's a better photo. I think that's a good photo. Coming out of the ground, that's a better shot. Where's the yawning one? 4 stars. Cool. We do need a 1-star of those, and we do need a 1-star score bunny, so we'll go with 1 stars for those two. And we'll see what we can do.
Let's do this.
Alright, let's take a look. Bouffalant.
Nice work.
It's not quite as good as the one with flowers in its hair.
Nice work.
I think that Pidgeot's quite nice. Although we really should have gotten its wingspan a little bit more. We should have waited just a second. That's surprising because that's a better shot. I'll keep the better score even though I disagree with it being a better scored one. Alright, we got a pincer in the ground. We've got a Torterra yawning. And we fulfilled a request. That was not a great Swinana shot.
Perfect timing.
And I'll take the abused Toot Toot. And Gombi! That one will not evolve though, because that's a regular one.
Nice work.
He's just chilling. Gotta respect Score Bunny. That's why he was the best starter of those three. He had personality. Alright, we leveled up. Now we'll see more stuff the next time we play. Let's return to camp. I don't think there's any particular photos I wanted to save. Let's go to the legume region. Many islands. That might mean that the whole map might expand beyond what we already know.
You can do it. Just focus.
Uh-oh.
Well, look who it is. Todd.
Oh, snap.
Hey, Professor. It's been a while.
It's the guy from the original. I was that guy for a short period of time.
Now then.
He took a photo of Mew that one time. Honestly, I'm kind of happy this guy's in this game.
Hi.
So,
I brought the pester balls. Go harass some Pikachus for me. I think I can do that, buddy. He's been helping lots of professors with photos.
Okay. Wow, you've really got an eye for this.
Hey!
Huh?
Back off, kid. Get your own mentor.
I recognize that voice. We've got other rival Kun. Phil.
Okay now. Well,
No, I'm gonna kick his ass. I'm gonna be the best photography Pokemon guy next to you, Todd.
yep.
Awesome!
however,
And,
What's an ecological survey? Oh lord, we're doomed. Okay, so Rival Kun's a dumbass.
Okay. Now that you're all here, we can get started. Listen up, team. I'm going to give you a breakdown of the survey.
Oh, we got multiple islands. But can we have multiple locations per island?
Now then. Also.
Ooh, we get to go to a jungle? That'll be fun.
Yep.
Alright. So we're following the path of Captain Vince.
Agreed. Anyway.
I wonder if we're gonna get, like, actual competition mode where, like, Phil and us will be going in at the same time. We have to, like, try and get a higher score. That'd be pretty cool. What do we have for requests? There's a Pokemon that sleeps in this area. Perhaps it would show itself if other Pokemon were nearby. Huh. There's a lot of these. But I did take a photo of that. I'm genuinely surprised he had a second foot. I'm pretty sure it was a one-footed monster. Okay. Ooh. The world map suddenly got a little bigger.
Thanks.
Cool. Kind of appreciate that. I love when the world is a lot bigger than you initially realize it is. Although I'm a little concerned that we aren't visiting more areas in the first island yet. Alright. Keep an eye out for good scenery. Got it, Todd. Let's do this. Let's get some photos. Bon sweet.
First time on Belisova Island. It really is a jungle out there.
Alright. It's a pretty thin trench, so we're probably not going to see much on the sides, although... I couldn't get the attention of the eye palms. Although, they ran off. Ooh, Bon Sweets. I'll take that photo. That's a better photo, I think. What's the Scanimal? Ooh! Oh. Bug Pokemon Web. Slacking. Eat that. Eh. No. Ah. Damn it. Beautifly, you got in the way and ruined everything. Nice environment, though. We got another Crystal Bloom. Beautifly, are you ruining things again? That's a different color one. I wonder how relevant that is. That's the photo I was looking for. Alright, good. It's a Quagsire, the derpy monster. Have an apple. That might be a better Beautifly picture. Hey, Bum. Have the apple. You know, the original game monsters were basically instantly magnetically attracted to the apples, basically. And there was a lot of value in that. I'm not seeing that here, which is a little bit concerning because I'm not seeing a lot of effective use for this thing just yet. There's some fruit. It's not charred fruit, though. Hello. Haha! Thought you were clever? Well, I'm clever. Oh, we got another special thing. Ancient ruins. Interesting. I think we're flying right now. Ah, it's Liebherds. Okay, fun story. I'm actually playing a little bit of Pokemon right now. Like, before I go to bed, I've got my 3DS with one of them in it, and I just caught a Liepard. That look of just, like, angling its face at you, it looks exactly like my cat. Like, he'll look at you, and he'll be thoroughly confused as to why he's bothering. And it comes across, that is the face of my cat right there. just very smug. Oh, there's more Quagsires. I wonder if I could get a monster to interact with that flower, would that do something? Because it might. And if it did, would that be photo-worthy? What are you doing, you silly? I don't even know what kind of creature Quagsire's actually supposed to be. It's just a... kind of like a bad, derpy Godzilla monster. like one of those old Toho Studios, like, rubber monster suits that just looks weird and derpy and not right. That's what Quagsire is. First time I played Pokemon Silver, I caught a Wooper and I was super excited. And then when it evolved to Quagsire, I was so disappointed. It's like, oh, this thing, it's gonna look so interesting and cool. And it wasn't. It was very sad. And the sad thing is, a Wooper's an axolotl. It's one of the coolest creatures in the world this side of the pangolin, but, you know, what the hell is Quagsire even supposed to be? Okay, that's a better photo. I like that photo the best. We're gonna go with that one. I like that one. Slacking. We did not get the one where he's actually facing the camera. I'm a little angry about that. The smug look. We need that. Yeah, I think that's the better one. Although neither of them are centered. Although again, rule of thirds, they shouldn't be. Not if you want to do it right.
A new discovery.
Alright, let's add it to our photo pile of photography-ness. I should have probably shot it from the other side. I like that photo.
Nice work.
Alright, next we got Beautiful. I think that's a pretty good photo right there.
A new discovery. Nice work.
Alright. They're slacking.
New discovery.
That's not a great photo at all. That's his butt. That face. Oh. Yeah, that's my cat right there. Just smug cat. I love the thought-provoking introspection of that image right there. Quagsire just sitting there, just thinking to himself. But what is he thinking? That is a much better shot. And I got it while beating him with an apple, so, you know. It was a lot more skilled as well. Alright, let's see our research level up. Come on. Oh, not quite enough. But we are a part of the research team. We got an apple.
I remember. By the way,
Huh. Alright, cool. You do that, Professor. Alright, let's see. What photos do I want to save? Well, I want to save Smug Cat, obviously. You can retake the photo. That's... Hold on, let's see what that feature's all about. Let's pick a photo. Resnap. What does this mean? Okay. So it's like a crop feature, basically. There we go. I don't know what happened when I re-snapped that photo, but I did. Maybe that's saved as one of the Switch photos, I don't know. And return to camp.
I'll tell you.
Alright. Well, you know, we've been playing this for an hour and a half. I think we'll call it here. So this is new Pokemon Snap. It's like Pokemon Snap, but new. And I'm actually quite enjoying this. Like I said at the start, I was equal parts sort of excited to get this a shot, but also kind of dreading it because of the other stuff kind of going on with me personally and stuff. But I hope I did a good enough job of this video. As sad as that is for me personally, but you know, I wanted to make this video for a very special little boy, and well, I hope I did a good job of that. Anyway, this has been new Pokemon Snap. If you like Pokemon Snap or you like Pokemon games, I think this is probably the best official Pokemon game on the Switch right now, and I'm gonna probably be playing a lot of this. Seems like there's a lot of content, and yeah, it seems like a really fun Switch game. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, follow the streams to know we go live, because, again, like I said at the start of this, hopefully starting next week we should be back to a regular schedule. I just need my new equipment to sidestep Microsoft's stupidity, hopefully. And, you know, check out my YouTube channel, see everything else I do, which is a lot of stuff. Again, I'm kind of waiting on fixing my stuff to get back to more of a regular schedule there, but working on that, and I should have a new review out in a few days, hopefully. And if you really want to make my day, check out the show's PayPal or Patreon. Support the show any way you can so that I can continue to do what I do to the best of my ability, which in this case is sort of play the sequel to a game I've been very, very excited for, and hopefully do a good job of, well, making a little boy, or at least his memory, you know, very happy, wherever he is. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, Internet.